Okay, I'm back. Hi there, friends and YouTube viewers. I got some exciting news for me anyway. I got these Temco Hydraulic crimpers for making battery cables. Just got them yesterday. They came with a nice cutter. And I want to do a shout out to Chris DIYer out there in Oklahoma. Thanks, buddy. You're the one that turned me on to it. Chris got a good channel. Go check him out. And I guess Kenny VR, I hope I said that right, KVUSMC, told Chris about these, and from what I've been able to detect, they seem to be pretty awesome. American made, 5-year warranty. Alright, let me put these down, refocus the camera, and I'll show you some goods. Be right back. Okay, hopefully this is going to show up. These are really nice. These are the Temco TH6 hydraulic wire crimper. And it comes with this TH6 metric to AWG crimpers, which are in here, and they're magnetized. And the smallest is a number 4, and the largest is a number 70, which is for 2/0 wire, which is what this big cable here is. It's going to be my battery jumpers. And these dies are magnetic. And not only are they magnetic, but they only go in one way, so it's not idiot-proof, but it's almost foolproof. If you switch this around, on the bottom it's sloppy. On the top, it will not go in at all. Take this one out, you try to put it in backwards, it's not happening, it's not feeling it. You're going to take it out, put it in properly, and again it's magnetic, and that's a 70. Okay, that's the crimper tool. What also came with this, which is super nice, is these cutters. I mean, check that out. That's insane. This whole deal came directly from the Temco tool site on eBay. They have their very own site. Amazon sells these as well. You can get the crimper with the box, and it comes with a Teflon seal and some O-rings for $79. I went over to eBay, and I was able to get the crimper in the box for $10 more. You get these cutters. So I thought that was pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is switch gears now and come over to this 2/0 cable. Hopefully this is showing up on the camera because I can't see it. This is 2/0 cable, which I'm going to use for my battery leads. And if you flip it over on the back side, you see it has these numbers stamped on the back. These little numbers. Those are what they call a foot marker. So I've got the tape here, and I've got the tape again over here. And if you go under that, the 1 foot mark at 12, somewhere there it is, there's the marker. So now, I already know where 12 inches is on this. I'm going to try the cutters. I'll see how these work. Hopefully I won't get the tape also. These things are pretty big. So here we go. Wow. That was effortless. Left a nice little copper mark on that black steel. So that sliced right through that nicely. So that's a 1 foot piece. And I've got some ends. I'm going to try crimping live right on the camera. First time using it, just to see how easy it really is. So that's a 12-foot battery jumper, and I'm about to put the ends on it. 12-inch, I mean, not 12 feet. Be right back. Okay, here comes the first trial of the crimping tool. Now I've cut the cable back. You can see that beautiful wire, nice and fine. It's like hair. Cut it back just enough to put this inside. And what's nice with these eyelets, if you use a 12-inch piece of cable, when you put the eye on each end, it grows to 14 inches. So pick up an inch on each side. So I have the number 70 crimps in here, which is what it calls for. I'm going to put it in here, turn it to the on position, and see if I can get it going. Probably should have did this down in the shop where I'm going to put it in a vise. It'll probably be a nicer setup for this, for what I'm doing. So I'm cranking it up and let's see what happens. And it gave the disclaimer that your mileage may vary. You may have to play around with the die sizes until you find out what works, but I'm going to say that's looking pretty good right there. So holding it in with one hand and I'll pump it with the other. And I got to tell you, this is effortless. Obviously I'm only using a couple of fingers. I'm going to say that's as crimped as it's going to be from the looks of things. And I'm also going to tell you that it didn't work. Okay, it started to do it, but the number 70 they gave you is, they tell you to use, is too big. So I'm going to have to change it and try again. Number 70 is too big. Okay, we're going to try this again. I took the number 70 dies out, and I went down to a number 50 die. Which, I don't know if you can see that. That's what's in there now, is a 50. And we're going to try this one. So here we go again. Hope this is catching that. Oh yeah, this one's biting. The 50 is one you want to use. Wow, that's all the way tight. That's awesome. Where it should be. Now I would have to look at this. I mean, it's on there nice and tight. It's not moving. And they give you these little guides for what you want it to look like. And I would have to say, it looks like a toss-up between this one and this one. It's a little more flattened on the sides. But it did a very nice crimp. It's tight. And the wire is stiff all the way up to here, so that's how you know you got a good crimp on it. You can't bend the wire. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, I'm going to come back in a minute. I'm going to lay out the rest of the stuff that I got, where I got it, where you can get it, and the best prices I found. So I'll be right back. Okay, now I made my second crimp, which came out a little better than the first one I did. Actually a little over crimped. That little bit of a wing starting there. I went a little too hard on it. And I've got some black 3-to-1 adhesive shrink wrap. And I've done the positive side in red and the negative side in black. And if you see this shiny stuff coming out, that's the adhesive, and the shiny clear stuff on the copper. It not only is a heat shrink, but some of it is just a heat shrink. This also has an adhesive, so it's glued and shrunk. I'm going to do this other one real quick. Show you how easy it is. It's just your run-of-your-mill Harbor Freight heat gun on high. Probably do it with a hair dryer. There's the glue coming out. That glue starts to ooze out. We're done. This one's done. So hopefully you can see the that stuff right there. That's the adhesive. And it came out clear on the copper. So now we obviously have a negative side and a positive side for the battery. And I measured these after I built it, and it's 14 inches from the center of the eye to the center of the eye. On my particular batteries, I may have to twist them this way, or I may actually go bend these up. So it may be easier to use that way. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, Crimper worked out real good. Adhesive sealer, adhesive heat shrink, and the number 20 Southwire Xylene. Alright, that sums it up. I'm going to be right back and show you where I bought this stuff, and that'll conclude this. Alright, I told you where I'd tell you where I got this stuff. I got 25 feet of this 2-watt cable, and I got it from AC/DC Electronic Parts on eBay, and it was $60. I got the Temco Hydraulic Lug Terminal Crimping Tool from Temco Industrial Power. They got their own site on eBay, and it was $89. That's where you can get it. And then I bought 15 feet of red and 15 feet of the black 2 gauge. So there's the 2 gauge, there's a 2-aught. That's the difference. This 2 gauge is for the inverter. That inverter I got on eBay. So I got 30 feet for $49, and I bought the 2 marine grade tinned copper lugs, 20 of them, for $12.85 from the same place. And that's a real good place to buy batteries. Genuine sells it right here in Florida. So let me get this off the table. And bring this back out so I don't make it crazy. I also got from Greg's Marine on Amazon 4 foot of dual wall 3/4 inch 3-to-1 shrink ratio, so technically it should go from 3/4 of an inch down to 1/4 of an inch. Adhesive heat shrink, and I also got the red, and they were $11.75 a piece. Our total was $23 again from Amazon. And then on Amazon from Crimp Supply, hope that's showing up, I got 2 bags of 15 of these 2-aughts pure copper lugs, very nicely done. And a double order was 30 of those, and it cost me $31.52, which is a little over $1 a piece. And this 2-aught wire I got come out to $2.40 a foot delivered. They get $6 a foot at the welding store for this. And I just paid almost, I think it was, what the heck was it? $3 and $3.50. I think it was $3 1/4 for the black and $3.50 for the red for the 2 gauge locally. So I'm over that. I'm just going to make my own from now on. I'm always doing this. So I hope that helps somebody. And again, a shout out to Chris DIY out in Oklahoma. Thank you, my friend. This was a very nice addition to the toolbox. These Temco crimpers and the cutters. So thanks for watching. Hope that helps somebody out there that's going to do something like this. Bye. Okay, this is finished product. These are my series wires and battery connector wires. Red on one side, black on the other, solid black, solid red. And there they are, all nicely done. Now it's battery time. Alright, thanks for watching.